Lie to pesticides, hidden food dangers have caused many families to rethink what they put on the table. While some have opted to go organic, Jennifer Blome introduces us to a Webster Groves family who has gone to the bird. That's tonight's cover story.
Eggs are a staple in the Jacobsmeyer household. Fried for Brian, mixed up to make muffins, scrambled for Mia and Ellie at the breakfast table. But these aren't just any old eggs. These brown jewels with the golden yolks are produced right in the family's backyard, compliments of June.
It was the last thing I ever thought I would be doing, for sure. I'm a city girl through and through. I would have never thought that this kind of lifestyle would be something that I would enjoy as much as I do.
The Jacobsmeyers are among a growing number of city residents across the country who are choosing to raise chickens.
Well, we started with baby chicks. So they got to see them from being a day old, and the care it went into raising a baby chicken.
My grandparents, they grew up on farms. It was good for me as a child to get that experience to kind of, you see where your food comes from. I thought that would be good for my children as well.
It really has been such a great learning experience for them.
But the decision to have city chickens didn't materialize overnight.
We needed a permit, we needed to speak to our neighbors. That was a long process of just getting the permit. We did research on what breeds would be hardy in cold weather.
I'd say the hardest part, but it was also the most fun, building the coop and then the area around it, which is always a work in progress.
After that, though, it's pretty easy. You let them out in the morning, you feed them, collect an egg, and close them up at night.
It's a growing trend that's taken root in cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Seattle. Dan Deal, who owns the Fenton Feed Mill, started seeing an upswing in the St. Louis area around the new millennium.
We noticed a big boost in chickens and supplies back then, but ever since then it's been pretty popular. A few 4-H'ers and a few people who just do it for the kids maybe, but then too it seems like now with these food scares and mistakes at these manufacturing plants that more and more people want to control what goes in their food and what comes out of it.
And despite the economy, chicks like the Buck Orpington, the New Hampshire Red, even the Barred Plymouth Rock are all in demand.
I've talked to the hatcheries, and they are sold out months in advance most of the time. You would think that with people having less disposable income, they wouldn't be spending it on something like chickens.
But they are. In fact, the popularity of urban chicken farming appears to be growing. There are all kinds of books and websites like backyardchickens.com and urbanchickens.org that cover everything from chicken coops to chicken feed.
It is a recyclable food source. They do produce eggs for you. Some people use them for meat. We don't. They depest your garden. They provide fertilizer for your garden. It's such a cycle that once we started reading up on it, it seems odd to me now that people wouldn't want to have them.
And let's face it, there's just something about the taste of a fresh egg that's plucked from a coop in your own backyard.
Nice and hot. Once you start having them and using them, you have to have them and use them, and you can't. It makes everything taste better.
Jennifer Blome, News Channel 5 cover story.
Again, the first step to take is making sure chicken farming is allowed in the community where you live. If it is, don't forget to run the idea by your neighbors. For a link to chicken farming websites, visit ksdk.com. And this is nothing new to you, Cindy.
No. We had chickens growing up, and they're very cute when they're little, but they grow up very fast, and then they become not so cute.
And a little stinky, huh?
A little stinky, but fresh eggs, there's nothing better. She is correct about that.